Let's be real for a second. Nobody wakes up one morning and just arrives at being a good person. There's no final destination, no level up sound effect, and definitely no trophy waiting for you at the end of the day. Being a good person is a lot like staying in shape. It's a practice, a muscle you have to work out every single day. In our world today, it's so easy to get caught up in the noise, the hustle, and the ego. We focus on our stats, our looks, and our bank accounts. But at the end of the day, the only thing that really sticks, the only thing people actually remember, is how we treated them and how we handled ourselves when things got tough. So, how do we actually do it? How do we become that person who leaves things a little better than we found them? It starts with the hardest thing first: extreme ownership. Being a good person isn't about being perfect. It's about being honest when you're not. We all mess up. We snap at people when we're tired, we get selfish, or we cut someone off in traffic because we're in a rush. The good version of you is the one who stops, catches it, and says, "My bad." It's about looking in the mirror and realizing that you are the common denominator in your life. When you stop blaming your parents, your boss, or your ex for your bad attitude, you finally gain the power to change it. Accountability is the foundation of character. If you can't own your mistakes, you can't grow past them. It's not about beating yourself up. It's about acknowledging the gap between who you are and who you want to be, and then working to close it. Next, we've got to talk about empathy, but not the Hallmark card version. I'm talking about radical listening. We live in a world where everyone is just waiting for their turn to talk. Most people don't listen to understand. They listen to reply. To be a truly good person, you have to learn to shut down your internal monologue and actually hear someone. When a friend is venting, don't jump in with, "Well, here's what I would do." Just listen. Try to feel the weight of what they're saying. When you start seeing the world through other people's eyes, your judgment starts to melt away. It's hard to be a jerk to someone when you actually understand the struggle they're carrying. Empathy is a choice you make every time you interact with a human being. Then there's the small things rule. A lot of people think being a good person means making some massive, heroic sacrifice or donating millions to charity. But honestly, character is built in the boring, quiet moments. It's holding the door when you're in a rush. It's putting your shopping cart back in the rack instead of leaving it in the middle of a parking spot. It's the way you treat the person working the drive-thru or the janitor in your office. These small acts are the reps that build your integrity. If you can't be kind when it's inconvenient or when nobody is watching, then your goodness is just a performance for an audience. Authentic people are consistent. They treat the CEO and the waiter with the exact same level of respect. We also have to talk about boundaries, because this is where a lot of people get confused. Being a good person does not mean being a doormat. It's not about saying yes to everyone until you're burnt out, bitter, and resentful. In fact, some of the best people I know are the ones who know how to say no with kindness. If you don't respect your own time and energy, you'll eventually run out of things to give. To truly show up for others, you have to show up for yourself first. You can't pour from an empty cup. Real goodness comes from a place of abundance, not from a place of fear or a need to be liked. Finally, you have to practice forgiveness, mostly for yourself. You're going to have bad days. You're going to be the villain in someone else's story at some point. That's just part of being human. Being a good person means having the grace to forgive yourself so you can get back up and try again tomorrow. So, here's my challenge for you. Don't try to change your whole life today. Just pick one thing. Listen a little longer, judge a little less, or just give someone a genuine compliment. That's how you change the world, one small, decent act at a time. If you're committed to becoming the best version of yourself, hit that like button and subscribe. We're all in this together, just trying to be a little better than we were yesterday. Leave a comment below and tell me one small way you're going to choose kindness today. Let's get to work.